Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. How are you today? Okay, welcome back to our English session brought to you by Majlis Datuk-Datuk Negeri Melaka. Okay, so today I'm Miss Noorzailatil Akma binti Muhammad Zain. Okay, we'll share some tips and techniques for paper 1, reading and use of English. However, I will only focus on two parts, which will be short text and rational clause, part 1 and part 2. Okay, so without further delay, let us start our session today. Okay, this will be the overview, the content of my session today. Okay, the first part of my session, I will talk about the overview of part 1 and part 2 of your paper 1. Okay, and second, I will share the tips and techniques for part 1, which is short text and graphic stimuli. Okay, then the last part of my session, we will discuss and share some tips and techniques on part 2, rational clause. Alright, okay. First of all, let's have a glimpse or let's rewind, let's refresh the overview of paper 1, part 1 and part 2. Okay, the overview. This will be a refresh, okay, for you to refresh what you have learned in school or what your teacher has explained to you. Okay, for part 1. Okay, part 1 is basically, it tests you based on extract from social media application or website. Okay, some of the material will be extracted from social media application or website, and some other question or stimuli might be taken from text messaging application, notice, advertisement or poster. And since there are 8 questions here, you will see different kind of material and short text. Okay, you might also see news report or parts of article, table or chart where you need to analyze. And lastly, the question or the stimuli might also be in forms of dialogue, comic strip, book or book synopsis. Okay, for part 1, I think most of you know that there are 8 questions in part 1. Okay, it starts from question number 1 to 8. Okay, so it offers you with 8 marks here. Okay, for most students, this will be the most easiest part for paper 1. So it is advisable for you to gain full mark here. Alright, I didn't mean that other part you can score less, but here please make sure that you score 8 over 8, right? Okay, let's proceed. Okay, part 1, graphic text or short text stimuli. Okay, in this part, the question will test your ability to identify and understand the main point of the text. Okay, you also need to find or locate supporting detail and information based on the stimuli given to you. Okay, good morning Faiz. Hi teacher, I'm so weak for BI. What should I do to get A for BI SPM? Okay Faiz, that is a concern for everyone. Everyone wants to get A. So if you want to get A, you need to put extra effort and learn more. Okay, you can join our session. Okay, this one, our live YouTube session, and also you can also do extra effort, extra exercise, and show it to your friends or to your teachers. Okay, Faiz, if you have question here, okay, do not hesitate to ask. Okay, I will try my best to answer. Again, for part 1, you will be tested on your ability to identify and understand the main point of the text or the stimuli, as well as you also need to locate the supporting details and information. Okay, based on the text given, you need to locate the information so that you can answer the questions. Okay, you might also need to guess the meaning of unfamiliar words. Okay, when you are in exam, you are not allowed to bring dictionaries. So here, you need to bring out your ability to guess the meaning so that you can find the correct answer. And Last one, part 1 also test your ability to understand the implied idea conveyed in the text, okay, or in the graphics. Okay, proceed to the overview of part 2. Okay, part 2 will be in form of rational clues. Okay, you will find some missing words or phrases in the text. Okay, for some, this will be a bit challenging. Okay, even for my students, sometimes it is a challenging part. Okay, alright. Okay, for part 2, you will have 10 questions with 4 options: A, B, C, and D. Okay, for part 2, you no longer have short text or graphic stimuli. Here, you will have an extended text with blanks where you need to fill in the answer. And it tests your ability in guessing the meaning of unfamiliar words. Okay, for part 2, those days we focus on grammar only, but KSSM nowadays there are a mixture of grammar and also vocabulary. Your ability to understand the phrases or the vocabulary and the collocations. Okay, you also be tested in you also need to show your ability to recognize features at word, sentence, or text level. Okay, here you need to actually use your ability to understand the context of the text to to in order for you to gain the answer and to get the idea of the text itself. Okay, and it also, okay, for part 2, it also test your ability in using part of speech. Okay, part of speech, for example, noun, okay, verb, adjective, adverb, okay, and to name a few. Your teacher, you have learned this in your class actually about part of speech. It just that you might be confused sometime, so do practice and do your revisions. Okay. Okay, now we have come to the first part. Okay, not the first part, sorry for that. The second part of my session, which is focusing on part one of the test, part one in your paper. Okay, tips and techniques. I will share the tips and techniques for part one, short text and graphic stimuli. Short text and graphic stimuli. Alright, okay. Here, I believe you have done lots of practice with your teacher at school, and you might also have your own exercise book. So don't be stressed out. Okay, for our today's session. Okay, will be just a sharing session where you can communicate with me and we can discuss the answer and the question. Okay, we can discuss the question and answer. So just chill. This will be a very relaxed session where we can share ideas. Okay, for to cater part one, okay, I have four tips here. Okay, the acronym for the tip will be QIEC. Okay, the acronym here represent, okay, for Q, it represent the word question. And the word I here represent the information. Sorry. And E means eliminate. And last one, C, will refer to the word check. Okay, what are these word or acronym symbolize? Okay, the explanation would be right here. Okay, tips number 1, question or Q just now. Okay, the first thing that you should do when you receive your question paper is, okay, first thing first, read the question. Okay, if you do not read your question, then you will not know the task or what you should find. Okay, so once you read your question, you need to analyze the options of answer. Okay, for part 1, we have, okay, how many options do we have in part 1? Anyone knows? Okay, for part 1, actually, we have 3 choice of answer. A, B, or C. So since the option is limited, only 3 answers, 3 options, so it should be easier for you to analyze, and to analyze and get the correct answer. And last one, when you read the question, you also need to identify the requirement. Requirement here refers to, okay, what the question wants you to find. Okay, what the question wants you to find, or what the question wants you to do. Okay, that is your job, or that is the requirements of the question. Okay, proceed. Okay, second tip for part 1, paper 1 will be information. Okay, once you read the question in the first step, you need to locate the information. Okay, where can you get the information from? Okay, first, you need to read the headline, the title from your stimuli. Okay, from the graphic, from the text itself. Okay, locate and see whether there is headline or title. Okay, underline that. Okay, once you finish with underlining and identifying or reading the headline or title, you move on to analyze the data in chart or table if you have. Okay, if the question is related to chart or table, then you need to analyze the data. If not, you need to read the text and locate the information related to the question. Okay, in case the answer is not clearly stated in the text, okay, you need to imply contextual clues. Okay, you need to find the answer based on the clues given in the text itself. Okay, there might be a hint of answer, but it is not clearly stated. Alright, and last one, if there are any phrases, idioms, or proverb, okay, you might also want to take notice of that. Okay, it might be helpful for you to find the answer, the correct answer. Okay, proceed. Okay, if I am being too fast, please let me know. Okay, so that I can slow down a bit. Okay, tips number 3 will be eliminate. Eliminate means to discard. Discard, or to simply put, it will be for you to cross out. Okay, cross out. Okay, what should you cross out? The first one that you need to cross out, or the one that you need to discard or eliminate, will be the obviously wrong answer. Okay, remember in the first tip, you analyze the question and you analyze the option. Okay, and then second, you identify the information. Okay, so once you have understood the question and identified the information, you will see an obviously wrong answer. So once you find it, okay, quickly cross it out. Okay, so that you will not get confused with the other 2 options left. Okay, so since there are another 2 options left after you cross out the wrong answer, okay, you will have a distractor and also the correct answer. Okay, the differentiation between the distractor and the correct answer sometimes can be clearly seen, and sometimes it will be just a very mere difference, a very little difference. So if you find it confusing, again, refer to the text, right? And if you find the distractor, okay, cross it out, and here just put or tick the correct answer. Or if you can notice, or if it is too difficult for you to find the distractor, you can apply the rule of playing yes and no, or true or false. Okay, it means that you read the option and then you ask yourself whether it is true to the text or no. Whether the answer is a true statement related to the text, or is it false statement to the text, alright? Okay, if it's true or yes to the answer to the text, then it will be the correct answer. Okay, the last tip for part 1 will be check. Okay, first, what you need to check. Okay, make sure you have answered all of the question, the 8 questions. Okay, make sure you have answered all of the questions and check your answers. Okay, if you have time, make sure after you finish everything, recheck your answer. Okay, do match it with the text and also the stimuli. Alright? Okay, let's try this one. Okay, let me read it for you. This will be an extract from information. Okay. Masa is among the oldest European architecture in Southeast Asia to have survived for hundreds of years. Masa means the famous in Portuguese. The fort was built by the Portuguese in 1511. Okay. Over time, the fort expanded and turned into a Portuguese colony. The fort changed many hands after that, from Portuguese to Dutch, and ended in the control of the British, who decided to demolish it. But a few parts of the fort were left untouched and also underwent reconstructions. Okay, first, let's look at the question. Okay, based on the extract, which of the following is true? Okay, that will be the first step. Okay, second step, read the option. A, a Formosa was built in Portuguese. The fort was completely destroyed. Okay, built in Portuguese. Completely destroyed. Okay, third, the fort has been standing for centuries. Okay, standing for centuries. Okay, now this will be step number 2. Okay, step number 3. Okay, we need to identify what the question wants us to do. Okay, all right. Based on the extract, which of the following is true? All right. Okay, here the question asks you to find the true information. Okay, which of this information is true to the text? Okay, let's analyze it. Okay, first, Formosa was built in Portuguese. Is it correct? Is it a true statement that Formosa was built in Portuguese? Okay, here, refer to this one. Okay, the fort was built by the Portuguese. Okay, I hope you know where Formosa is. Okay, Formosa is in Melaka. Okay, Formosa Fort is in Melaka. Okay, given the normal little girl, okay, C. Okay, I have not gone through the answer, but you have come with it. Okay, good one. Okay, so A was built in Portuguese will be completely wrong. So let's cross it out. Okay, B, the fort was completely destroyed. Okay, it means that the fort was completely demolished. Is it true? Okay, again, it is not because here, decided to demolish it, but a few parts were left untouched. So there are still some remaining of the fort. Okay, if you come to Melaka, if you go to Melaka, you will see there are parts of Formosa who are still standing stronger. Okay, so B is completely different. Wrong answer, so you only left with C. Okay, why C? Why the answer is C? Okay, you can refer to this part. Okay, have survived for hundreds of years. Okay, here at this part. Okay, survive. Okay, hundred of years mean centuries. So that's why you get the answer of C. Okay, congratulations, Jiwon, and another one in Korean name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but congratulations, you got it correct. Well done. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, what does fiber do to your body? fiber. Yes, is C. C. Ching, ching, cho. No. No? Why no? Oh, okay. Your answer to my previous one. Okay. Okay. Here. Let's try number 2. First, read the question. The purpose of this poster is to. Okay, the purpose. Why? Why the poster is published? Okay. Let's read the text. What does fiber do to your body? Fiber keeps you feeling fuller longer. It means that reduce your hunger. Okay. Fiber helps keep your digestion running smoothly. Okay, here, okay, you will have less digestion problem. Oh, sorry. Less digestion problem. Okay, ingredient high in fiber include whole grain bread, beans, barley, and fruit. Okay, this will be examples of food, okay, high in fiber. Okay, a high fiber diet is great for your body and digestion. Yes, this is the benefit of fiber. Okay, potential benefit of fiber, another potential. Yes, chin chin chonong, absolutely see, miss. Yes, you are correct. Okay, potential benefit of fiber, aiding in weight loss. Yes, it can help you to. Yes, it might help you to lose some weight. Okay, because it helps you to feel full longer. Okay, and it also might help you in maintaining your sugar level, and as well as lowering your cholesterol. Okay, so we have read the question and also the text. Okay, let's analyze the choice of answer. A. Advise people to choose what they consume. Okay, advise people to choose what they consume. It means that give ad, give advice on the type of foods that good for us. Okay, and B. Inform people how to prevent diabetes. Okay, sorry. Choose what they consume, prevent diabetes, and okay, C. Promote a slimming product. Sorry, not a slimming product. Sorry, my bad, my mistake. Slimming supplement. Okay, based on these three options, can you identify the obviously wrong one? Okay, it's okay, Ching. Alright, okay, can you identify the obviously wrong answer? Okay, to identify the obviously wrong answer, you need to match it with the text and identify and decide which one is not clear, is not even mentioned in the text. Okay, for me here, okay, let's go to C. Promote a slimming supplement. Okay, is it correct that is there any slimming supplement being mentioned here? Miss C wrong, Miss. Yes, Ridauddin. Okay. Why is this wrong? Because slimming supplement is not even mentioned here. Supplement can be in terms of vitamin, and would it will be an additional nutrition for you. Okay. All right. Okay. So C is obviously wrong. Okay. What about A and B? Which one will be the distractor? Okay. Interesting. Gwen and Faiz choose B. Okay, so we have the option of A and B. Okay, let's decide here. Okay, let's go to B, alright? Since Gwen and Lofi, is it B? Okay, most of you choose B, so let's look at B. Inform people how to prevent diabetes. Okay, Gwen, now you change your answer to A. Okay, it's okay. We are still discussing. Yes. Oh, you think A is the distractor. Alright, okay. Let's go to A first. Sorry, let's go to B since most of you answered as B. Inform people how to prevent diabetes. How? Will be to referring to the way to prevent diabetes. Okay, is there any is there ways to prevent diabetes here? Is there any given way to prevent diabetes? Diabetic, I hope you know what is diabetic. Okay? Is there a way to prevent diabetic mentioned here? Okay, so based on what I said, there is no mentioning of ways to prevent diabetic here. Okay, so it means that B is not the answer. B is actually the distractor. Okay, see? That's why you need to focus on what I underline. Prevent diabetic. There is not even mention of diabetic here. Okay, so the most correct answer is A. Yes, Minka, A. Also A. Yes, when? It is A. That's why, okay, B is a classic examples of distractor. Yes, Ridaudin, A. That's right. Okay, well done, everyone. Okay, let's move on to part 2 of your paper 1. Okay, the time is running out. I only have around 30 minutes left. So let's discuss it. Okay, part 2, tips and technique. Okay, part 2 will be the rational close. Or some might call it as grammar part. Okay, this will be the most, for me, it can be the most challenging part because if you have low number of vocabulary, if you have lower vocabulary ability, you might find it a bit difficult. But, okay, but you need to do a lot of reading. Do not rely on your teacher only. You need to do your own reading exercise, okay, for you to get more vocabulary. Yes, Faiz, A. It is A. Okay, for this one, for part 2, the acronym that I use will be UFCA. Yes, Ahmad Hanzalah. It is A. Okay, for here, for part 2, the acronym that I use will be UFCA. Okay, U stand for understand, F will be feel, C choose, and A again. Okay, what are those stands for? Let's proceed. Okay, the first one, tip number 1, which is A, understand. Okay, Ching, I'm glad that you got it. Okay, alright. Okay, let's refer here. Okay, tips number 1, understand. Okay, what do you need to understand? First, you need to understand the main point of the text. What is the text? What is the general idea of the text? Okay, the text might be a bit long, so and since there are gaps, so it will be a bit challenging for you to digest everything. So here you need to read and try to locate the main point of the text. What is the text main message? Okay, the main topic of the text. Okay, and you need to also identify and understand whether the text is fiction or non-fiction. What is the difference between fiction and non-fiction? Okay, Nur Anis Sajidah. Hello teacher. Teacher boleh tak campur-campur sebab saya tak berapa pandai PI. Sorry teacher. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, you should told me sooner. Okay, so you should have told me sooner, Anis. Okay, I will try to mix my language here. Is it okay with everyone? Okay, if everyone is okay with me mixing my language, so okay, I will do some translation here. Okay, Anis, I will try to translate it for you, alright? Okay. The main point means, okay, point utama. Fiction is more like story. Yes, Gwen. Okay. Point utama. Okay, fiction mean story. Something created. Something you created. Or something that people created. Okay, something people created, fiction, or in BM we call it fiction. Okay, something you created, story, cerita, or benda yang direka. Okay, while non-fiction, it would be factual. Factual mean berfakta. Okay, is it okay, Anis? Alright, I hope you are all doing well, Anis here. Okay, non-fiction means factual or fakta. Okay, then you also need to understand and locate whether the text, the tenses of the text, is it in present tense or is it in past tense? Okay, I think you have learned past and present tense. Okay, if you are not sure about past and present tense, maybe we can discuss it in our next session. Or if you have request of what we should discuss next, do let me know. Kalau nak request saya buat pasal apa next session, boleh juga bagi tahu dalam ni ya. So I will try to cater to your needs. Okay. Tips number 2 will be fill. What you should fill. Okay, obviously your task is to fill in the blanks. Okay, the blanks that purposely. Iqbal 07 hello, assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam Iqbal. Okay, so fill in the blank. The task is for you to fill in the blanks or the gap purposely left for you there. Okay, first, in order for you to fill in the blank, you should rely or base on your understanding. Okay, filling in the blank would be based on your understanding of the main point of the text. Remember, in the first tip, I told you that you need to understand the main point of the text. Okay, here, this is your understanding plays role. Okay, you fill in the text based on what you understand. Okay, first based on what you understand. Okay, second, you need to choose the correct one or you need to fill in the blank based on what based on the word or phrase given before or after the blank. Okay, in trying to dictate the sequence of the idea, you need to pay attention to the word before or after the blank. Perkataan ataupun ayat sebelum dan selepas tempat kosong tu ya. Okay, you need to pay attention to that. Pay extra attention to that. Okay, if the word exactly before and after the blank is not helpful, then you should read more, maybe in sentence level. Okay, you might want to read the sentence before and after the blank. Kalau perkataan sebelum dan selepas tu kurang membantu, okay, you can read the sentence. Sentence mean ayat, okay. Baca ayat sebelum dan selepas. Okay, then, okay, if it is still not really helpful for you, you need to read the overall sentence. Overall sentence mean overall sentence in the paragraph. Baca keseluruhan ayat. Okay, 3. Okay, after you have doing your reading, the word or the sentence before and after the blank, you have read the overall sentence. Now it is time for you to choose your option. Okay, for part 2, we have 4 options, right? 4 options. A, B, C, and D. Okay, so first, okay, here are 4 steps, 4 tips. Okay, first, while choosing the answer, the choice of answer, you need to try to fit it in. Okay, this will be the classic things that the students done. Okay, classic means perkara biasa yang students done. Okay, they choose the answer and try to fit it in. And dia cuba letak, okay, cuba masukkan. Sedap, and then they will choose it by sedap tak sedap. Okay, it sounds right and it doesn't sound right. Okay, that is classic example. My student did that. Okay, when I ask, okay, why you choose the answer? Macam kena, macam sedap kat situ. Okay, that is their justification. Okay, first you try to fit it in. Okay, when you try to fit it in, okay, maybe you can try, okay, you can choose by trying to fit it in one by one, you can choose the best option. Yes, there are 4 options. You try to fit in one by one. Okay, you might find the best option. Yes, Chin-Chong, you also did the same thing, isn't it? Okay, then pay attention to the options. Okay, last one, eliminate the one or eliminate the remaining which is will be not correct or incorrect to the which is not fit the blank. Okay, 4. Again, okay, tip number 4 again. Read the text after you have filled in all the answers. Okay, this is crucial. Okay, in exam, I know that you simply tick your answer and blacken it. Okay, but it can be helpful if you can write it in the blanks. Okay, once you have, when you have filled in all the blanks, make sure you read the text again. Bila in exam, biasa awak tandakan ataupun awak terus hitamkan kan. But this time around, try untuk tulis juga jawapan awak in the text. So when you finish answer that part, okay, you read the text. Okay, the fill in one. Okay, yang complete one. Okay, once you complete it, okay, make sure the passage read smoothly. Okay, the purpose of you to fill in your answer in the blank is to help you to check whether the passage mean text lah. Okay, don't get confused. Sometimes I use text, sometimes I use passage, but it is the same thing. Okay, make sure the text read smoothly. Okay, smoothly means, sorry. Okay, smoothly, what is meaning smoothly? Okay, you can read it clearly and the message is conveyed clearly. And the passage makes sense. The text makes sense mean that it is relevant. Relevant mean it is acceptable. Okay, the thing that you can accept. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, sorry. Let's try this one. Okay, there's only one question here. Okay, the topic will be the immune system. Okay, let me read it for you. Okay, the immune system protects your body from outside invaders. These include germs such as bacteria, viruses, and fungi and toxin. Okay, toxin, the chemical made by microbes. Okay, the immune system is, okay, here you have blank. Blank of different organs, cells, and proteins that work together. Okay, there you have the option. Okay, you have read the text. Okay, now let's meet the option that you have. Okay, Gwen. All right, you have come with the question, with the answer, Gwen. Good. Okay, here we have 4 options: made out, made up, made in, and made of. Okay, this will be the classic examples of collocations. Manual F, there's no F here. Okay. Okay. Here, first, when we are choosing the answer, let's discuss the meaning of each option that we have. Okay, what is the meaning of made out? Okay, Noorzailatil, you answer it as A. Okay, what is the meaning of made out? Okay. Okay, made out will be used when we talk about something that has been changed or transformed. Okay, let me write it for you. Change or transform. Okay, from change or transform from one thing into another. Okay, made out, we use it when we want to say that the thing has changed or transformed from one thing to another. Okay, while B, made up. Okay, made up has similar meaning of consists. Okay, consists of. It has similar meaning of consists. Okay, the meaning will be, okay, compose or, compose of several things. Okay, diperbuat daripada beberapa perkara. Okay, made in. Made in will be used when we talk about the location. Apa maksudnya, teacher? Which one? Which one, Hanzalah? Which one do you mean, Hanzalah? Apa maksudnya tu, Hanzalah? Is it A, B? Okay, ching. Obviously A, teacher. You are very confident, ah. Good. Okay, made in will be used when we talk about the location. Okay, location, where something is made in. Okay, di mana benda tu dibuat. Okay, then last one we have the option of D, made of. Okay, made of here will be meaning, okay, composed of one thing, a basic material. Okay, so I have explained the meaning. Okay, repeat. Maybe Hanzalah did not understand the meaning of each option. So Hanzalah, I will try to translate it. Okay, A, made out. Made out mean merubah. Okay, merubah sesuatu. Okay, made out ni kalau kita guna untuk kita nak cakap yang benda tu berubah ataupun dah transform daripada suatu benda, okay, becoming another one. So we use made out. And we use made up. Okay, kita guna made up if we want to say that kalau kita nak cakap yang sesuatu tu dibuat ataupun dicipta dengan menggabungkan beberapa komponen, beberapa perkara. Okay, we use made up. Okay, and made in, kita guna made in if we want to talk about location, lokasi. Okay, where something was made in, di mana sesuatu benda tu dibuat. And last one, we use made of if we want to say that okay, we use made of if we want to say that kalau kita nak cakap what made of ni perkara apa tu, the things that is made or composed of one things. Dia berbuat daripada satu atau dia pun diperbuat daripada benda basic. Okay, satu benda je. Alright, okay, so based on my explanations of this collocation, which one will you think the answer? Okay, Ching, you have changed your answer, you have changed your mind. Just now you choose A, now you choose B, okay? Zubai Azmi, B code. Why there is code there? Okay? Okay, alright. Okay, if you choose A, okay, Gwen, just now you choose B, Salmiza A, Lofi A, Nurul Sabrina A. Okay, Ching, you have changed into B and Zubai B. Okay, okay, good one. Good everyone. The correct answer here is B. Okay, if you answer it B, okay, then you are on the right track. Okay, make sure you take note. Okay, make sure you take note of the difference that I mentioned here. Okay, the difference between made out, made up, made in, and made of. Okay, this will be some additional information for you. Alright? Okay, let's proceed. Okay, let's try. Here, let's try. Okay, in this section, I will give you some question. Okay, I have 3 questions from part 1, and I also have 4 questions for part 2. Okay, here I will give you maybe 1 minute for each question, and you need to answer it by yourself. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try the first question. Okay, I'll give you around 30 seconds or 1 minute. Okay, read the question, read the text. Okay, eliminate the distractor, eliminate the obviously wrong answer, and choose whether it is true or no to the question or true false statement. Okay, try this one. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, in the meantime, I will read the text for you. Okay, this is a dialogue. Okay, Diana, the scarf is beautiful, but it is very expensive. Okay, Suraya, I think the price is reasonable because it is a limited edition of a well-known brand. Okay, then Diana said, but I still think RM350 for a scarf is ridiculous. My father will kill me if I buy it. Okay, Suraya said, next week is your birthday, right? Let me get you one. And then Diana replied, wow, that's very kind of you. Okay, now let's see the question. Okay, B, B. Okay, what is yes, the Ching? Okay, Gwen C. All right. Okay, is there anyone would like to contribute answer? Okay, Ridauddin Shauki C. J. The answer is C. All right. Okay, so your 1 minute is over. Okay, let's check the answer. Okay, from the dialogue. Okay, it is based on the dialogue. We know that. Okay. Suraya birthday is approaching. Is it correct? Okay, no, right? It is Diana's birthday. Diana's. Okay, B. Diana is buying Suraya the scarf. Okay, Nurul Sabrina C. Lafi. I'm confident it is B. Okay, good. Manul C. Alright. Okay, Lofi, I like your confident level. You're very confident, ah. Okay, Manul C. Okay, majority C and some B. Okay, B. Let's go to B first. Diana is buying Suraya the scarf. Okay, let's check here. Focus on this one. Okay. Okay, focus on this one. Is it Diana buying Suraya the scarf or Suraya is buying Diana the scarf? Okay. B is wrong because it should be the way around. It's supposed to be Suraya. Okay. Supposed to be Suraya buying Diana. Okay, so that's why B is wrong. So you have here, most obvious answer would be C. Okay, congratulations everyone. Okay, you have done a very good job here. Jasmine, I know, yes, C. Jasmine, C. Minka, C. Good, well done. Ching, ching, ching. I told you, okay? We have discussed here. It is not A. Okay, it is Diana's birthday approaching. Birthday Diana, bukan birthday Suraya. Okay, and B, Suraya beli tudung. Bukan Diana beli tudung untuk Suraya, ya. Okay, it is, dia terbalik sepatutnya. Okay, C, CYC, because, okay, well-known brand. Okay, it is from a famous one. Well-known mean famous. Okay, let's try another one here. Okay, again, 1 minute. Read the question carefully. Alright? Read the question carefully. Read the text. Okay, locate the information you need only. Okay. Let me read it, the text for you. Uncharted. Uncharted is an action-adventure video game published by Sony Interactive Entertainment and developed by Naughty Dog. Created by Annie Hennig, the Uncharted follow a group of treasure hunters who travel across the world to uncover various historical mysteries. The series features historical fiction, elements of fantasy and folklore, and fictional characters alongside real-world historical figures and events. Okay? Alright, okay. We have read the text. Okay, what about the question? The followings are true about the Uncharted, except. Okay, focus on the word except. The followings are true, except. Kecuali. Okay, pilihan A, B, C ni, there are two of it true to the Uncharted, except there is wrong one. So you need to find the wrong one. Yeah. Okay, Ching Ching C, Gwen B, Ridauddin A, Minka A. Okay, any other answer? Sujana A. Lofi, my answer is C. Good, Faiz A. Okay, well done. Okay. Okay. First, let's go. Okay, let's see. A majority of your answer is C. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is type fierce fight between C and A. Okay, let's go to C first. Alright. Okay, C. Some of the event in the series are based on actual event. Okay, some. Okay, some, beberapa. Berapa peristiwa in Uncharted is based on actual event. Actual, real. Okay, real event. So is it true? Is it true to the text? Okay, let's see here. This one. Focus here. Alongside real world historical figures and events. It means that there are some historical figures, there are some real historical figures and event in the series. Okay, maksudnya dalam siri Uncharted tu, okay, ada watak bersejarah dan peristiwa bersejarah yang sebenar. This one, real world. Okay, real. Okay, this one is facts based on true stories. So B is true to the text, right? So this cannot be the answer because the question asks you to find except. Okay, so C is not the option. Okay, B. Uncharted is a history-based video game. Is it history-based? Okay, here. Look at here. The series feature historical fiction. Most of it will be fiction. Fiction means something you created. Okay. But there is a dash of historical figures and event. So B is okay. Do you think B is true to the statement? B ni betul tak? Mengikut statement, mengikut teks ni. Okay. Yes, B is true. So B is not the answer. The correct answer here is A. Naughty Dogs is the character in the game. Okay, in the text it stated that developed by Naughty Dog. Okay, Naughty Dog is the developer, not the character. So the correct answer is A. Okay, well done everyone. Good job. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, I think we are running out of time. But okay, let's skip this one and let's go to part 2. Okay, exercise for part 2. Okay, here I have question 10 to 13. Okay, first. Okay, yes, Jing. Because Naughty Dog is not character in the game. Okay, Gwen. Okay, thank you teacher. Welcome, Gwen. Okay, Faiz B is wrong. Okay, now we are moving on to part 2. Okay, part 2. First, let's read the text and option together. Okay, there are two main parts of the immune system in a human body. Okay, you are born with the innate immune system, while the adaptive immune system is, okay, blank, when your body is exposed to microbes or chemicals released by microbes. Okay, here the option that you have is made, created, increase and develop. Okay, here the text is talking about the adaptive immune system. Okay, immune system yang beradaptasi apabila ataupun adaptive immune system ni dia terbentuk ataupun dia mula bekerja apabila your body is exposed to chemical or to the toxic. Okay. So, okay, what is the difference between made, created, release and develop? Okay, made. Made would be, okay, what is the meaning of made here? Anyone know the meaning of made? Okay. Gwen said C. Gwen said D. Okay. Gwen, you are one step ahead. Good. Okay. Okay, here A means created, produced or created. Okay, produced or created. Okay, and then B, created. Created means, created means produced or constructed. Okay, C, increase means to grow in size. To grow, get bigger or get larger. This one usually we use for number or level. Okay, increase level, increase number. Okay, and then D, develop. Develop means here. What is the meaning of develop? Anyone know? Do you have dictionary with you? Okay, develop here means it gets more advanced. Okay, or evolve or useful. Okay, in simple term, it is become useful. Okay, this is the trick that I did with my student. Okay, I'm not sure whether they still remember it or not, but I've mentioned one. Okay, for this part, let's say especially for this one, can you see A and B, it has the same meaning. Okay, made means produce or created, isn't it? And while created, it means produce. So it has the same meaning, right? So for me, sometimes it works, but sometimes you need to go into deeper meaning. Okay, for me, if the option have the same meaning, then it is not the answer. The same meaning and the same use. Okay, so this is not the answer. So you have with C or D. Okay. Which one do you think the most appropriate here? Is the adaptive immune system increased or is it developed? Okay. Does the immune system get bigger or get larger or grow in size or grow in level, or is it developed when you have problem with your health? Okay. Here the correct answer for number 10 is okay, Gwendy. Aimi C, Lofi C, Minka C. Okay, here the correct answer is D. It is developed. Okay, the adaptive immune system is developed when your body is exposed. Okay, benda tu dia jadi lebih advance, lebih berguna, lebih D lah. Yes, D. Zafril. Okay, it become advanced when your body is exposed to toxin or microbe. Okay, it is D. Okay, 11. Innate immunity is the body's first natural defense. Okay, now we are talking about innate immunity. It's the body's first natural defense. Intruder. Okay, this one is quite easy, I think. The meaning is quite easy. Over, against, around, and between. Do I need to explain the meaning of each of this? Each one of this? Okay. Gwen said 11B. Mano C. Okay. Intruders mean something which attacking us. Okay. Or sesuatu yang menyerang. Okay. Serangan. Okay. So here we use against. Against intruders. Against enemy. Against any disease. Okay. So 11B. Okay. 12. Okay, I will explain the phrase or the sentence or the word that I think would be a bit challenging for you to differentiate. Okay, but I think for 11, A, over, against, around and between, I think you know the meaning of it. Alright. Okay, 12. Its main goal is to prevent any intruders from, okay, trespassing, invading, changing, entering. Okay, J, 11B, 12B, 13A. Okay. Okay, you are super fast. Okay, Grand D. Okay, here I will differentiate the meaning of it. Okay, first, trespassing. Trespassing means you enter without permission. Without permission. Maybe you trespassing a space or an area of a person, private area, kawasan kawasan larangan ke, kawasan peribadi ke, you trespass, okay? Awak what will you call it in BM? Okay, trespass means you enter without permission. Menceroboh, yes. In BM it is menceroboh. Okay, then invading. Invading here more or less meaning that yes, you invade the place and with the purpose of conquering it. Occupy. Sorry, what happened? Sorry. You occupy. Occupy or conquer it. You make the space yours. Okay. Okay. C, changing. What is the meaning of change? Okay, changing here means you replace and make something become different. Okay, and last one, entering. Entering means the thing can come or go into a particular place. Come or go into a particular place. Okay, which one do you think? Okay, D, Sabrina B, Lofi B. Okay, Gwen, 12B, 13B. 12D, 13B. Okay, good. Okay, so here, the differentiation between these four options is a bit, it will be just a thin line there. Okay, usually trespassing and invading, we use it for area, okay, the normal area ataupun kawasan. Okay, we do not use trespassing for bacteria. Okay, so here the most accurate one, the most appropriate one will be D. Okay, intruders from entering our body. Is it correct for the question 13 that is B? Okay, we have not come to question 13 yet. Okay, we are moving on to 13 now. Okay, last one. The adaptive immunity system is more, okay, A, powerful, B, effective, C, efficient. Okay, as it can differentiate between different type of pathogens. Okay, powerful. What is the meaning of powerful? Okay, powerful means you have control or influence. Control or influence. Okay, what about effective? Effective means successful. Okay, able to get result. Oh, sorry, wrong spelling there. Able to get result. Okay, what about efficient? Okay, efficient here means you operating quickly and effectively. Dia bekerja dengan cepat dan dengan lebih efektif. Okay, D, productive. Okay, productive here means achieve, okay, large ataupun a lot. Achieve a large number or you achieve a lot. Okay, the most appropriate or the most accurate one. What do you think? What do you think for 1213? Okay, Gwen Gwen D, Gwen B and Laffy B. What is the difference between B and C? Okay, the difference will be a very thin line. Okay, B, successful, able to get a result. Okay, dengar betul-betul. Dia boleh mendapatkan hasil. Okay, but C means that you operate, you work quickly and lebih effective. For effective, it does not mean that it is efficient. You can get successful result, you can get result, but it does not mean that you can work quickly. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can operate quickly. Okay, you might be effective, but you are not that efficient. But if you are efficient, then you can be very effective. Okay, which one do you think? Okay, okay, B. Most of you answer as B. Okay, it's normal because I think most of you are familiar with the word be, effective. And only sometime you come across the word C. Okay, here, alright. Okay, Fasiha, your answer is C, but you have question marks there. It's okay. Alright, okay. Last one. Okay, it's actually way over my session, but I'm happy that most of you interact with me very well. Okay, let me tell you the correct answer for Manul. Manul, see, you did not listen to me clearly. I told you the difference between effective and efficient. Okay, Manul answer B, Sujana C. Okay, the correct answer is, okay, drum rolls. Okay, the correct answer is C. Okay, congratulations Sujana and Fasiha. Alright, okay, well done. Okay, so that will be all for today. Okay, is there anything that you would like me to share in our next session? Please let me know. Alright, okay, before I end this session, I would like to give credit to, first, our sponsor for the program, which is Majlis Datuk-Datuk Negeri Melaka, and also PPD Zain. Okay, do Manul. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You would have done very well. Good job, everyone. I'm happy to see you are being very active. Okay, here. Okay, Fasihaye, congratulations. Okay, Gwen, you want me to share on essay, stories. Okay, inshallah. Email. Basically, all parts for writing. Isn't it, Gwen? Okay, inshallah, I will try my best to share on essay in our next session. But I will try to finish up with paper 1 first before I move on to paper 2, writing. Okay, so, first, the credit goes to Majlis Datuk Negeri Melaka and PPD Zain. Okay, I also would like to credit to the panel of module Masyur PPD Zain because some of the material, I took it from there. Okay, it is very helpful. And I also, the material, the question is taken from Trial SPM 2022 from SBP and also Melaka. Okay, so most of you request for essay. The next section about essay. Alright, okay. Inshallah, I will share on the essay next time. So thank you for your response. I'll see you guys in the next session. Make sure you hit the likes button and subscribe. Okay. Do share the link to your friends. Take care till next time. Okay. Assalamualaikum.